Hey there. When I heard this quote which said, "You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus," I was wondering who said it, and I found out that it was none other than Mark Twain. I mean, wow, this really gets you thinking, doesn't it? You see, our imagination shapes the way we view the world. If our imagination is blurry, we can't truly see the possibilities in front of us. But when it's sharp, that's when life opens up in the most incredible ways. Let's chat about why it's so important to keep our imagination in focus and how we can train it to see beyond what's right in front of us. I've got some personal stories. 5 awesome tips and a fun approach to help you focus your imagination. Let's get on to it. All right, let's start with something that happened to me a while back. I was working on a design project and I hit a wall. You know, when you're starting at something so long that you stop seeing the possibilities? That was me. I was relying on what was in front of my eyes: facts, numbers, and what should work. But the project felt flat. Then it hit me. My imagination was out of focus. I was playing it safe and looking at the situation from only one angle. The moment I stepped back and let my imagination take over, things started to click. New ideas flowed, and suddenly the project came to life. It was a game changer. So, why does imagination matter so much? It's simple. Your imagination helps you see what could be, not just what is. If you only rely on your eyes, you miss out on endless opportunities for creativity, for growth, and problem solving. Think about it. Some of the greatest inventions, art, and breakthroughs in history came from people seeing something with their imagination before it existed. Without imagination, we are just stuck with the way things are, and that's no fun. So, how do we keep our imagination in sharp focus? I've got these 5 practical tips that you can start using right away to open up your mind and see beyond what's right in front of you. 1. Embrace curiosity. Yes, stay curious. When you approach the world with curiosity, your imagination naturally starts to explore new ideas. Ask yourself questions like, what if? Or, how could this be different? For example, I once got stuck in a routine doing things the same way every day. I wasn't asking questions or looking for new possibilities. But when I started getting curious about my work, about life in general, I began to see things in a whole new way. Imagination works best when you feed it with curiosity. Tip number 2, daydream with purpose. Okay, let's talk about something we all do: daydreaming. Now, I'm not talking about zoning out during a meeting. We've all been there. I'm talking about purposeful daydreaming. Give yourself time to just let your mind wander. Some of the best ideas come when I'm just letting my thoughts drift. I remember sitting on a park bench one day, no phone, no distraction, and just letting my mind go wherever it wanted. That's when I came up with a fresh new idea for a project I've been stuck for weeks. Tip number 3, surround yourself with inspiration. Here's a big one. Surround yourself with things that inspire you. It could be books, it could be art, music, or even people who spark your creativity. The more you expose your mind to fresh ideas, the more your imagination will thrive. For me, I love visiting art galleries or listening to different kinds of music when I'm feeling stuck. It's like fuel for my imagination. It gives me new ways to look at things. Tip number 4, break free from routine. We all love our routines, right? They make life feel organized and predictable. But sometimes routines can put your imagination on autopilot. So, break that routine. I used to have the same morning routine every day. The same coffee, same route to work, same everything. One day, I decided to mix it up. I took a different path, listened to a podcast I'd never heard before, and my mind started buzzing with new ideas. That small shift broke the monotony and got my imagination flowing again. Tip number 5, believe in the impossible. Yes, that is the fuel that powers your imagination. If you think something can't be done, your imagination will never ever attempt to make it happen. When I started out in my career, I had some pretty big, bold ideas, but I was afraid they were too much or impossible. But the moment I let go of those doubts and started imagining what could be, if I just believed in myself, things started to shift. I took risks, chased my dreams, and turned impossible into possible. So, a quick recap on the 5 tips to focus your imagination and unlock its power. 1. Embrace curiosity, ask what if, and explore new possibilities. Number 2. Daydream with purpose. Let your mind wander and find new ideas. 3rd, surround yourself with inspiration. Feed your imagination with creativity. Number 4, break free from routine. Mix up your daily life to keep your imagination fresh. And last but not the least, believe in the impossible. Your imagination can create anything if you believe in it. Remember, your eyes can only see what's in front of you, but your imagination can see everything that could be. Don't let your imagination go out of focus. Keep it sharp, keep it curious, and use it to create a life that's full of possibilities. So, how will you start focusing on your imagination today? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who might need a little imagination boost today. Thanks for watching. I love you. I believe in you. See you soon.